I actually called the police, Menlo Park Police, and I'm at uh, a police report on Javon Smith, Robert J. Stalin. I also called the Berkeley Police Department on Robert J. Stalin, and the San Francisco Police Department on Robert J. Stalin, um, whose name is Javon Smith and who's killing a Chantel Stokes by saying that he wants Crystal Lonnie and Ashley Lonnie as his prostitute in order to get in the door, and then saying that she's a Japanese and he's killing her for the robot code of Aaren Striplin in order to hack her body. This may be related to Jennifer Gates, who may be posing as a Jennifer Conti, and responsible for the hacked limbs at a 321 Middlefield Road, Menlo Park, California 94025. Um, I'm expecting a call back from the Menlo Park Police and from the Oakland, uh, California Police. Um, I'm experiencing a I have to call back the Berkeley Police and the San Francisco Police in order to continue the investigation regarding the Hostros in Berkeley, California, and San Francisco, California, which is the crime front for the identity theft. Um, and so that's the update on what's going on in the investigation. I do want the United States Army to get involved. Other than that, I have a brand new business opportunity. It's going to be a call um, opportunity for people to call with their cell phones, other people to talk to, all of these different categories that you can talk in, and all of the people that want to participate in having somebody to talk to that can update them on the information um, that they would like to have consulting on. I own information consulting and consulting information. So those are the businesses that I own. But I want to get this casino up and going. There's a stalker, okay, and they are impersonating the Federal Bureau of Investigations, and they're trying to obstruct justice by maintaining that somehow the Department of Justice and the Federal Bureau of Investigations are Germans, and this requires the Nazi military to steal from the investigation in order to fund their military. And so the stalker and the jocker is stealing all of my court exhibits and are registering them as businesses. There's also some type of spoofing system where all of the calls that I make are routed to their technicians, and they're answering the phone as if they're the police, and they're really the lookouts so that Lawrence Theophilus Striplin, the United States Army veteran, can have his ID taken by Chuck Norris, the head of their Nazi military. So I want to continue to keep you guys informed on what's going on in the investigation, and I want you to join our investigation. Thank you. It is April um, 14th, 2024 at 4:43 p.m. I have this mobility device, and on the mobility device, I don't know if it's a voice coder, but I hear the voice of of people crying out. You only have a little bit more time left. She's already a torso. He's chopped her up really, really bad. Um, and please help me. Just please help me. Just please call the police. Just please call the police. So those are just some of the updates on what's going on. We know that um, these FBI impersonators are terrorists, and they've created some type of terrorist account from 1989 to 2024 in order to get out of the home invasion. And between the years of 2000 and 2024, they accessed these accounts by saying that they've killed people and that they are torturing people in order to get time spent on the thoughts that they established through the entertainment and business department of the RICO Act. So they made movies and made us watch it in the hostage takeover location for an hour, TV shows like that, music albums like that. And now they
Yeah,
came by with people
mandatory
that look
dates,
like these
mandatory
actors,
dates.
actresses,
Time out is
musicians,
for
and
45
entertainers.
p.m.
And
The
they're
month in the PTO
requiring
no
for us to
longer
have a
goes into
conversation
15 minutes.
um,
The time
by
now is
saying that Chuck
4:45
Norris
p.m.
is pulling out
And the month
the
in the
United
PTO
States
no
Army
longer
wife
will be closing
Helen
in
Grace
15
Striplin
minutes.
McLeod
That's
Smith's
time to please have
eyes,
all your materials checked out.
with
Thank you.
Jennifer Gardner as his camouflage on TV show Alias. Um, and he's impersonating the United States Army Rangers, but now he's killing so that Adolf Hitler could own the land of the United States of America. So that's a huge problem. Um, so Donald Trump killed Lawrence Theophilus Striplin for his U.S. Army pensions, and he had the slaves of Darren Striplin, Aaron Striplin, and Mark Anthony Russell. And now he's going in for a refill, trying to kill United States Navy Jana Striplin for bearing Trump to have a slave in a pension, for Christopher Lonnie, Quincy Lonnie, and Ladarius Lonnie. And that's where we are right now. They're caught in the act. So we don't know if this fake FBI TV show, Criminal Minds Behavior Analysis Unit, or Criminal Minds Suspect Behavior is involved for bearing Trump to get his slave. But we do know that we have a case number. So it's case number 2024-CAB-0022164. Plaintiff Aaron William Striplin versus Christopher Wray, Director of FBI et al. The initial hearing date is Friday, June 28th, 2024 at 9:30 a.m. Remote courtroom 516, and it's assigned to Associate Judge Donald Walker Tunich. All right, so this is the time where the serial killers during the home invasion will say something like, "Will you rape Jen?" Some rapist that they're using in the home invasion, or "Knee High to a Grasshopper" song with E40 and Mac Minister on the album "The Hall of Game" for their U.S. treasoner during the home invasion, or something about your mom's hacked into a torso and you have to call the police to take time with their mail department stealing all of the mail at the Dorothy Heights post office in Washington D.C. Northeast, and for um, um, or or Jim Jones talking about riding over the bridge from New York to Washington D.C. to kill the plaintiff in the matter before it goes to court, and the FBI director comes and gets involved at 500 Indiana Avenue Northwest, room 500, 5000, at Washington, D.C. 20001. Um, so that's what's going on right now. And that's it. I want you to join the investigation. You have to get here. You're the actual defendant. You're being summoned to tell us about that U.S. Army pension that Donald John Trump is taking. All right, and so this is very serious. They're calling Americans Japanese, so that they can have a cover of them being Adolf Hitler killing the United States Army, saying that the United States Army led to Adolf Hitler taking cyanide pills and being burnt in a heap of flames, or story of Adolf Hitler being in a bunker that was blown up with the bomb overhead, so that they can maintain this story of Adolf Hitler giving up his Nazi military and leadership over Germany, by transferring his intellectual property into the body of Anne Frank and walking away from Germany as a Jew girl. Um, so how they got into this whole little thing about them being Adolf Hitler, the self-proclaimed Adolf Hitler in 2000, in the 21st century, is through Fred Trump coming from Germany himself, becoming one with Mary Ann McLeod Trump as in Anne Frank, and then having the paraplegic son of Donald John Trump, um, who's the self-proclaimed Adolf Hitler through Anne Frank, and from actual descent from Germany. His collective body is Barack Obama, who's doing the home invasion on the United States Army also, and Barack Obama's daughter is Malia Ann Obama, and the name Obama has the name bomb in it. And then um, they have connections to Joe Biden, who's not self-proclaimed Adolf Hitler, but he has a connection with Melissa, um, being one of the rapists in the home invasion, but looking like a Laura Trump, from the Trump organization, as Melissa Biden and his family, and then Ashley Biden to assume the identity of Ashley Alexis Nicole Lonnie hyphen Brown, and then a Bo Biden to obtain the United States Army pensions of U.S. Army veteran Lawrence Diabolis Striplin, and to obtain Lawrence Diabolis Striplin's military ID and use the 23 people killed in the household of Lawrence Diabolis Striplin as 23 U.S. Army soldiers with his paraplegics using the killed um, House members' papers, causes, and effects. So that's what's going on. The Obama and Trump with Harris and Smith has a plan to kill each of the people in America individually and replace them with their paraplegics. Once they've killed all of the 160 million USA citizens for their passports, then the entire land of the United States of America belongs to Germany. And then Joe Biden has a plan of going up into NASA by way of SpaceX, and he's faking you out that he's looking for the way to heaven and heaven with treasures that he took from High Priest Aaron Striplin Levi hyphen Aaron William Striplin, and going up to the Russian space station with this business license, Burisma, and blowing up the United States of America as, with the atom bomb for Adolf Hitler, and then coming back down and with their paraplegics, blonde hair and blue eyes. So that's their whole little plan. Um, but it's a Ponzi scheme. They want the money. I'll tell you later. Thank you.